everybody, it's Liz from West Star Tarot, and I'm here today to do a video on several new decks that I've just received or bought myself over the past month or so. So I came into 2025 pretty happy with my tarot and oracle decks, and I don't know, 2 months went by and I didn't really get any decks at all, and then someone gave me a deck and then I bought a deck. So end of February, beginning of March, I brought in 2 decks. One was a gift, and towards the middle of March I kind of jumped off the wagon and ordered a bunch of back to Kickstarter or 2, and I don't know. Anyway, I have several decks. Oh my gosh, a minute to just say, hey, I've got some decks to show you. So the first one I already did a video on because this was a lovely gift from Tammy Pie. Who has a great YouTube channel. Check her out if you haven't. And she very kindly sent me this deck. It's an RWS. It's by Nova Monday, Jules and Frost. And the cool thing about this is that it is two-sided. So you've got the jewels on one side, and I've got all these little extra cards. The Frost on the other. So it's 2 decks in one. And I do love a colorful RWS. And I also like that it's small. I can really easily shuffle this. So, and it's, you know, I can take it to the beach because it seems pretty waterproof. And yeah, so that was a great gift. Thank you, Tammy. And then I got this deck, the Ancient Aurum. And again, this is an RWS derivative, clone just about, but it has these beautiful gold speckles, and you can tell each card the gold is placed a little bit differently, so you can tell that it wasn't just, you know, we'll plop the same gold on each card. It really is different on each card. And the cardstock is great. I have small hands, and I have to do, on the regular size tarot, I have to do a sideways shuffle. So cardstock flexibility is really important to me because I do like to riffle shuffle. So anyway, this deck I'm enjoying quite a bit. It is yet another RWS clone, which I seem to be gathering an awful lot of these days. And then I saw this deck on Marlene's channel, and I thought, oh, this is kind of cool. I'm just starting in Aries 1. Well, we're now in Aries 3. But in Aries 1, I started my 3rd journey through the Decans. And this is kind of cool. I'm just going to show you, again, it's totally RWS. So, of course, for Aries, we have the Emperor. And Aries is cardinal fire. And then for Aries 1 is the 2 of Wands. Aries 2 is the 3 of Wands. And we're now in Aries 3, which is the 4 of Wands. So this is Venus and Aries, this card. And so the other card that goes with this lot is, of course, the Empress, who matches up with Venus. So this is, I like to put my, let's see if I can grab this. I like to put my Decan, I have a little card holder that I put my Decan cards out on. And I change them out each time we change a Decan. As I said, we're in Aries 3 right now, but I've been putting this on my altar just as a reminder. So this is kind of fun. I don't know how much I'll use it. I think I'll at least use it for the Decan walk. I don't think I'll ever use it to read with it, but it's just kind of a fun little extra study guide or prop for my my Decan journey. And then the next deck that I got in, so 1, 2, 3, 4, was this one. Wisdom of Pooh. This is by Serafina and Angel Mesa and illustrated by Kat Amsel. And when the first Kickstarter came out for this deck, I was happy because I grew up, my mom read the Winnie the Pooh to me, and then when I got old enough, I read the stories myself. I loved Piglet, and I had a little Piglet stuffed animal when I was a kid. And then I started reading the Pooh stories to my daughter, and she loved Eeyore. She ended up, I guess because I spoiled her, with all the stuffed animals, and we got the classic ones, not those yucky Disney ones. So anyway, I have a fondness in my heart for Winnie the Pooh and the other characters. However, I am someone who is slightly averse to cutesy tarot decks. You know, like Chubby Bunny and the teddy bear. I mean, if you're 12, great, or 15. But, you know, I'm an adult and I just am like, you know, that just isn't what I want in a tarot deck. It just doesn't speak to me. I mean, I'm cool if it speaks to other people. You do you and I'll do me. But that just isn't that doesn't float me. That doesn't float my boat. That's not what I'm looking for in a tarot deck. However, Winnie the Pooh, I was like, well, even if I don't use it that much, it will just be fun to take out and look at. And anyway, I didn't order it because it was $88. And I thought, okay, by the time I pay shipping, we're talking probably over $100. And I just, if I'm going to spend that much on a deck, it has to be a home run. That's a lot. That's a lot for me. So I didn't. And then they had a second Kickstarter. I think they did a second edition or something. Same thing, $88. And I was like, And then I got an email a couple weeks ago, and it said, we're having a sale before we bring out our next deck, which has Tigger in it. And I'd really rather have the deck that doesn't have Tigger in it. So anyway, they said, we don't have that many left of the original Wisdom of Pooh. We're not going to republish it. So we're going to put it on sale, 50%. They cut the price in half, so $44. And then this email had some kind of a code. So I ended up paying like $36 and free shipping. So I was like, you know what? For $36, I do want this deck. So I got it. I just did the deck interview. And so in March and April, I've had several crises, personal and family crises. I've been a little tender and raw. And I thought, I think I need the Wisdom of Pooh tarot because I'm feeling unsettled and raw and sad and whatever. And so I just did the deck interview this morning, and I'm trying to remember what exactly were the questions. I think, I'm going to grab my notebook. Sorry, not prepared. So why are you here? Why did you come to me? So I got the Queen of Pentacles, and I interpreted that, why are you here? Why did you come to me? To ground and protect. and to help me feel secure. So using this deck will help ground and protect me and help me when I'm feeling insecure to feel more secure. And then the second question was, what kind of readings would you excel at? And I got this one, Precious Friends, which is the Lover's card. Oh my God, look at that. So I interpreted that to help me make choices and to show me love and to help me lead with my heart, follow my heart. And then the third question was, what are you here to teach me? And I got the Star, which is always one of my favorite cards. I'm a Star Strength. Look at that. This makes me happy just to look. It just touches my heart. So I interpreted that one as amid the chaos and challenges, I can find hope and healing. This deck will guide me forward. So I don't know. I'll show you a few of the cards. This is just making me, oh, look at Owl. This is just making me so happy. And I'm really glad that I got this deck. I really couldn't have paid $100 for it or $88 for it. But, you know, 35 or 38 or whatever it was. I'm really happy I have it. And I'm going to use it, especially now that I'm kind of in the midst of some turmoil and difficulties. And so I'm really quite... look at, oh my God. I just love Pooh. Just sweet, 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 sweet. So it connects me to my childhood. It connects me to my mom. It connects me to my daughter. And as you can see by these three cards, it's going to help me feel secure. It's going to help me make heart-centered choices. And it's going to help me have hope and feel healing in my heart. So you can't ask more than that from a deck, right? So anyway, those are my most recent decks that I've brought into my collection. Do you have any of these decks? And what are some of the decks you've recently brought into your collection? Thanks for stopping by. Peace and love, everybody.